Hello guys, well this video is going to be dedicated mostly about a very interesting topic such as the legal system of Westeros, the legal system of the Seven Kingdoms. I know it's something very exotic, but I think this is important because, well, it's fun. So let's talk about the legal system in the Seven Kingdoms. First things first, I want to mention the King's Peace. So if you don't know what this term means, well, the King's Peace is something that concerns basically the peace of the Seven Kingdoms. Just before the Seven Kingdoms were united, back in the day when the Targaryen conquest finished, there were many cases of crime just happening all over the place. And when the Targaryen dynasty conquered the Seven Kingdoms and united them in one, all of them bend the knee, all of the kingdoms wards bend the knee to the Iron Throne. Well, this is just the time when unified legal system started to work, with one exception, which is Dorne. Yeah, well, Dorne is the exception because Dorne joined the Iron Throne, joined the Seven Kingdom unity, not by war, not by force, but it joined without bloodshed, peacefully. So this is why the Iron Crown allowed Dorne to keep some of their custom laws. So their legal system is separated. Well, all things that I'm going to talk about in this video, I have done a good amount of research, so I'm pretty sure it's okay and it's absolutely correct. So starting about the King's Peace, we know that the king cannot bring justice to every single town or castle. So his power is delegated to greater lords of the realm. So there is some division. After the king, there are some great houses, such as House Lannister and House Stark and House Martell. So their major houses is the next step, major house, the next level, such as House Tart. House Tart example is a good example is Brienne from Tart. It's an island, a house from an island. Then there are, after the major houses, the next level is minor houses, such as House Castle. So Roderick Castle was the Castellan of Winterfell. He served the Starks. So that's about it. And the King's Peace also concerns the crown, the Iron Throne, keeping the citizens from pirates and all sort of crimes. Before the Targaryen conquest, the Ironborn, those who inhabit the Iron Islands, were known to capture ships with stock, so they with all kinds of products and provisions, and this was abolished. So this was abandoned. Another topic which concerns the law system is lordship. So how do you become a lord in the Seven Kingdoms? Well, there are different types of classes. There are the highborn and the lowborn, the peasants. So if you're a highborn, your life is happy, you have your big house with fire and things like that. But if you're a lowborn and if you have the grip to fight, if you have the talent, you want to be a knight. So the king can make a knight, and a knight can make a knight. So this is the way of things. But once you become a knight, you're not a lord. So knighthood isn't equal as being a lord. Becoming a knight doesn't make you a noble person right at the moment. So when you're a knight, you're not a commoner. You're not a peasant, but you're one step ahead of them. So basically, a knight who doesn't give you money or lands. No. The next step is to become a landed knight. So, sorry, not a landed knight, but first you have to become a sworn sword. So you have to sworn your sword in order to become a sworn sword. No pun intended. Example of this is when Brienne of Tarth became a sworn sword to Lady Catelyn Stark and then to Sansa Stark. Then the next step, the next level is becoming a landed knight. So this is a knight who has received lands as a sign of gratitude from the Lord he has pledged his allegiance to. So the picture is simple. I become a sworn sword. I serve my lord very good. I'm a very good boy, a very good knight. I fight, very brave, and I'm not afraid of anything. Even the Lannisters or the Freys who killed their guests at weddings, shit like that. And then my lord says, "Yeah, I have to give you a small piece of land," and I become I become a landed knight. And after becoming a landed knight, the next step is being a minor house lord, which is kind of the same thing. But yeah, when you have a minor house, when you're a minor house lord, you're you're treated like a noble now. Next thing that is important is inheritance and age of majority in the Seven Kingdoms, in the world of Westeros. So, I want to talk about age of majority. For example, in my country, in Bulgaria, not in the Seven Kingdoms, not in a fictional place, even though Bulgaria is pretty fictional because anything can happen here. It's crazy. So in Bulgaria, for example, civil law says that you became of age. The majority starts at the age of 18, while at the Seven Kingdoms is the age of 16. But there are some specifics surrounding this age majority. In the Seven Kingdoms, a girl who had her first blood is becoming a woman. So, the point is that after she has bled for the first time, she can marry. Yeah. No need to have a judge say yes. It's not prohibited for a girl to marry even if she's not 16 years old. And something very interesting that I want to point out. I said earlier in this video that Dorne has remained some kind of separate during the restoration of the legal system. So I want to say that this does concern not only the fact that Dorne is different, but the tradition of heritage there. Well, Oberyn Martell, who played a major role in the TV series and in the books too, says something, and I'm going to quote him. After the tradition of her people, House Martell then ruled Dorne as princes, not kings, unless the eldest child was a daughter. For unlike the rest of Westeros, our loyalty, says Oberyn, our loyalty isn't commanded by a cock. Yeah, you heard me correct. We follow a prince or a princess, Martell, just the same. So, basically what Oberyn Martell says is that there ain't no difference between male or female heir to the throne of Dorne. Not throne, but the high seat of Dorne. So, this sounds like democracy at the beginning, back in the medieval times when the Game of Thrones is being played. So, well, this was my first video. It's going to be a second one about the legal system. See you there.